Hey, what's up? Tony here from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com answering a Q&A session here for a member. So he says, Tony, my name is Mike and I've been a VIP for a few months now. I've learned a lot. Thank you for the inspiration. I have a few questions to ask. I have a 99 GMC Yukon, which is my work truck and get around vehicle as well. So I can't do it all at once, bodywork, prime, and paint. So I'm doing it in sections. I was hoping you could help me distinguish if I will have any problems with how I went about this so far. First, I bought an epoxy primer. Unfortunately, I put it on after the wheel arch panel was installed. I've since 2K primed over along with spot putty. Now, could there be any problems between the filler and epoxy? Again, I appreciate all the help, Mike. So you're not going to have any problems, no. Just keep this in mind. When you're doing bodywork in sections, guys, and you're using epoxy primer or 2K primer and you're doing spot putty, right? Just remember that primer is not a finish coat. It's not a sealer. It's not going to seal the moisture out of the body, okay? Because moisture can go through primer. So it's not recommended to keep it in a primer state for months and months and months and months. And if you do, you're going to start to notice a little bit of surface rust or rust coming through the primer because the moisture is getting beneath it. It might not penetrate the epoxy, but in time it could. So, I would say a couple weeks max, maybe even a few months. But say you have a primed car that's finished with 2K primer and you're driving it around and it's been a couple of months, right? You're going to want to make sure to at least properly finish it, meaning, dry sand it down with a DA using 400 to 500 grit paper, maybe even 600, or you could even water sand it and just get it prepped and see how it looks. If it looks like you're cutting through to some rust, surface rust, popping through from bad coverage, or fading from the sun or discoloration, you're going to want to make sure to prime it again, okay? Or refinish it with a 400 to 600 wet sand or dry sand, and then you can be ready for paint. Now, as far as covering regular 2K primer over epoxy, you're not going to have an issue, okay? Some people say, hey, Tony, can I paint over epoxy? Yes, you can actually paint over epoxy if it's like a light gray or a dark gray for spraying a dark color, okay? So epoxy can be a foundation to directly paint over if it's prepped well, right? If it's sanded well and if it looks smooth, if you take the orange peel out and you cut it nice and flat, all right, you can do that, okay? I just have a sample panel here. Well, meaning when I say cutting it flat, it means making sure there's no orange peel on it, sanding it flat and having it like a matte color. This is just an eyelid for a Mazda Miata. I just have a panel for another Q&A video. But I don't think you can have a problem, all right? So as long as you're getting the sections, the body work done in sections, and then sealing it with a 2K primer, you'll be fine for a few weeks, a few months. All right, just remember before painting, okay, you'd want to sand it down, finish it with 400 wet sand or dry sand, and make sure it looks good before you paint it. If it looks like it needs a little bit more, then I would add new fresh coated primer, cut it down, and paint it. Okay, so the best seal, the best coverage would be a single stage urethane paint or a 2-stage paint like base coat and clear coat. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Hopefully this answered your question. If anybody else watching this video wants to learn more about auto, body, and paint, click the top right of this video to get a free 85-page auto body booklet, or in the link down below if you're on YouTube or Loom, and you could basically download that. Please comment, share, like the video. If you have any questions, type in some questions down below, and I'm making these just to help people out as far as Q&A, auto body Q&A. It helps. Sometimes you just can't get the word across with text, but I will have my girls transcribe this for you as well and put the transcription down below in the YouTube description. All right, there will be a full transcription along with links to the blog that'll help you out even more. It's Tony here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Talk soon. Ciao. And let me actually give you a big Let's see if I can do it. Thumbs up. I don't even know if that looks like a thumb. Give a quick thumbs up, guys, and a big heart if you like the video. Share it, subscribe, grab your free book at learnautobodyandpaint.com, and I'll talk to you soon.